Today, we're diving into the life and legacy of Brandon Blackstock, a talent manager who made waves in the country music scene and was known as the ex-husband of pop superstar Kelly Clarkson and former stepson of country legend Reba McEntire. Tragically, Brandon passed away recently, leaving behind a complex story of success, family, and a quiet battle with illness. In this video, we're covering it all: any details on crashes associated with him, his cause of death, age, wife, family, net worth, lifestyle, and a full biography that traces his journey from a music industry insider to a Montana rancher. From managing Blake Shelton to navigating a high-profile divorce, Brandon's life was anything but ordinary. So, grab a seat, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into the story of Brandon Blackstock. Let's start with the question of a crash, as it's part of what you're curious about. After digging deep, there's no record of Brandon Blackstock being involved in any car, plane, or other crash that contributed to his death or made headlines. His passing was due to a different cause, which we'll cover next, and no credible sources, including People, TMZ, or Wikipedia, mention a crash tied to him. If you've heard rumors about a crash, they might stem from misinformation or confusion with other celebrity news, but Brandon's story doesn't involve one. His life, though, was full of twists, so let's get to the heart of it. Brandon Blackstock passed away on August 7, 2025, at the age of 48, after a 3-year battle with cancer, specifically melanoma, a serious form of skin cancer, per Economic Times and TMZ. His family confirmed the news in a statement to People, saying, "Brandon bravely battled cancer for more than 3 years. He passed away peacefully and was surrounded by family." The diagnosis came around early 2022, but Brandon kept it private, known only to close family and friends, per Hindustan Times. He underwent treatments, but the melanoma spread, ultimately taking his life. Just a day before his death, Kelly Clarkson shared on Instagram that "My children's father has been ill, postponing her Las Vegas residency to be with their kids, River and Remington," per NBC News. The news shocked fans, with posts like at TMZ's "Brandon Blackstock dead at 48" sparking thousands of condolences, per TMZ. Kelly was devastated for their children, remaining protective of Brandon for their sake, per People. Reba McEntire, his former stepmother, hasn't spoken publicly, but sources say she's heartbroken, having raised him as her own, per Economic Times. Brandon's quiet fight and peaceful passing left a profound impact on those who knew him. So, how old was Brandon at the time? Born on December 16, 1976, in Fort Worth, Texas, Brandon was 48 years old when he passed, per Hindustan Times. A Sagittarius, he had that ambitious, charismatic energy that shone in his career and personal life. Standing at around 5 feet 8 inches with brown hair and hazel eyes, per worldreports.net, Brandon had a warm, approachable presence, often described as making everyone laugh, as Kelly recalled in a 2013 People interview. At 48, he was still young, with so much left to give, making his loss even more poignant. Let's talk about Brandon's wife, or rather, his marital history, as he was married twice. His second and most high-profile marriage was to Kelly Clarkson, the American Idol winner and talk show host, from October 2013 to March 2022, per Wikipedia. They met in May 2006 at an Academy of Country Music Awards rehearsal, when Brandon was still married to his first wife, Melissa Ashworth. Kelly told People in 2013, "This guy walks by, making everybody laugh. I said, I'm gonna end up with him. I know it." They reconnected at Super Bowl 46 in 2012, began dating, and eloped at Blackberry Farms in Tennessee in 2013. Their marriage inspired Kelly's 2015 hit Piece by Piece, about Brandon's stability compared to her absent father, though she later tweaked the lyrics post-divorce, per Hollywood Reporter. They had 2 kids, River and Remington, but split in 2020, citing irreconcilable differences, with a contentious divorce finalized in 2022, per CBS News. Kelly paid Brandon $1.3 million, $115,000 monthly spousal support until January 2024, and $45,000 monthly child support, per Entertainment Tonight. In 2023, he was ordered to repay Kelly $2.6 million for unlawful deals as her manager, per Hindustan Times. His first marriage to Melissa Ashworth, from 2001 to 2012, produced 2 kids, Savannah and Seth, per E! News. At the time of his death, Brandon wasn't married, but his bond with his kids remained strong, per People. Brandon's family was a big part of his story, rooted in the music industry. Born to Narvel Blackstock, a renowned music manager, and Elisa Gale Ritter, a former model and producer, Brandon grew up in Fort Worth, Texas, per Biography.com. His parents divorced in 1988, and Narvel married Reba McEntire in 1989, making her Brandon's stepmother until 2015, per Wikipedia. Reba called him her son in interviews, per Economic Times. Brandon had a half-brother, Shelby Blackstock, a race car driver, and 2 sisters, Shauna Renee and Chastity Celeste, per WorldReports.net. He was a proud dad to 4 kids, Savannah, born 2002, and Seth, born 2006, with Melissa, and River Rose, born June 2014, and Remington Remy Alexander, born April 2016, with Kelly, per Parade. Savannah made him a grandfather in 2022 with her son, Lake, per E! News. Brandon's family mourned deeply, with Narvel's Starstruck Entertainment posting a tribute on Instagram, per Hollywood Reporter. Kelly, now in New York City with River and Remy, prioritized their healing, per Today. Posts from fans, like at People's Brandon Blackstock, a talent manager, has died, reflected the family's grief, per People. Now, let's talk money. Brandon Blackstock's net worth was estimated at $10 million at the time of his death, per Celebrity Net Worth and Parade. His wealth came from his career as a talent manager at Starstruck Entertainment, managing artists like Blake Shelton and Kelly Clarkson, per Biography.com. He also served as an executive producer on The Kelly Clarkson Show, 2019 to 2020, and Blake Shelton Live, It's All About Tonight, per IMDb. His divorce settlement with Kelly, including a $1.3 million lump sum and monthly support, boosted his finances, per Entertainment Tonight. In 2023, he pivoted to ranching, co-founding Valley View Rodeo and Headwater Livestock Auction in Montana, a multifaceted organization for rodeos and livestock, per Distractify. Despite a 2023 ruling to repay Kelly $2.6 million for improper deals, his net worth held strong, reflecting his diverse ventures, per Hindustan Times. Fans admired his hustle, with one ex-post saying, Brandon built a legacy in music and ranching, per at TMZ. Brandon's lifestyle evolved from music industry glitz to rural simplicity. In his early years, he lived in Nashville and LA, rubbing shoulders with stars like Blake Shelton and Rascal Flatts, per Hindustan Times. During his marriage to Kelly, they owned a lavish Encino, California, mansion bought in 2018 and a Montana ranch where they quarantined in 2020, per Merca20.com. Post-divorce, Brandon settled in Bozeman, Montana, embracing a quieter life as a rancher, per Biography.com. At 5 feet 8 inches with a fit build, he was hands-on with Valley View Rodeo, working alongside Kelly's former assistant, Brittany Jones, per Hindustan Times. He loved the Western lifestyle, from rodeos to livestock, and kept a low profile, avoiding social media, per Biography.com. His cancer battle was private, with no public posts about treatments, reflecting his desire to shield his kids, per Economic Times. Kelly praised his talent management skills in a 2018 Marie Claire interview, saying, his mind works in a completely different way. Despite their messy divorce, she supported him in his final months, per People. Brandon's Montana life was about family and legacy, with fans on X noting, he found peace in the West, per at Gentle Newsnet. Alright, let's dive into Brandon Blackstock's biography, because his journey is a wild ride. Born on December 16, 1976, in Fort Worth, Texas, Brandon grew up in an entertainment dynasty. His father, Narvel Blackstock, founded Starstruck Entertainment in 1988, managing Reba McEntire, Blake Shelton, and Kelly Clarkson, while his mother, Elisa Gale Ritter, worked as a producer, per Distractify. After his parents' 1988 divorce, Narvel married Reba in 1989, and she helped raise Brandon, per Economic Times. He attended local schools in Fort Worth but learned the music business hands-on at Starstruck, skipping formal higher education, per Leader Biography. By his 20s, he was managing country acts like Rascal Flatts and Blake Shelton, earning a reputation for his sharp instincts, per Hindustan Times. Brandon's personal life intertwined with his career. In 2001, he married Melissa Ashworth, welcoming Savannah in 2002 and Seth in 2006, before divorcing in 2012, per E! News. His 2006 meeting with Kelly Clarkson at the ACM Awards sparked a connection, but they didn't date until 2012, after reconnecting at Super Bowl 46, where Kelly sang the national anthem and Brandon managed Blake Shelton, per CBS News. Their 2013 marriage made them a power couple, with Brandon managing Kelly and producing her talk show, per IMDb. Kelly's 2018 Marie Claire quote, "I wouldn't have hired Brandon if I didn't see how great he is at that," highlighted his skill, per Marie Claire. They welcomed River in 2014 and Remy in 2016, but tensions grew, leading to Kelly's 2020 divorce filing, per Wikipedia. The split was messy, with battles over their Montana ranch awarded to Kelly, and Brandon's management fees, settled in 2024, per LA Times. In 2023, he launched Valley View Rodeo, shifting to a rural life, per Distractify. Brandon faced challenges beyond his divorce. His cancer diagnosis in 2022 was a private struggle, with no public statements until Kelly's August 6, 2025, Instagram post, per NBC News. The 2023 $2.6 million repayment order was a professional blow, but he appealed, per Hindustan Times. Some ex-posts criticized his management tactics, with one user calling talent managers vampires, but others defended his legacy, per Reddit. Reba supported him post-divorce, telling Extra in 2021, "I'm pulling for both of them," per Extra. Brandon's work with Blake Shelton's career explosion cemented his industry cred, per Marie Claire. Brandon's legacy lives on through his kids and ventures. River and Remy, with Kelly and NYC, carry his spirit, while Savannah and Seth, plus grandson Lake, keep his memory alive, per People. Valley View Rodeo continues under his partners, per Distractify. Kelly's focus on co-parenting shows their shared commitment, per Today. Ex-tributes, like at People's Post, highlight his impact, per People. His estate, including potential inheritance from Narvel, ensures his kids' future, per Stylecaster. So, there you have it, the full story of Brandon Blackstock's crash rumors, cause of death, age, wives, family, net worth, lifestyle, and biography. From starstruck to Montana, he lived boldly. What's your take on Brandon's journey? His music management or ranching pivot? Drop it in the comments, and let me know who else you want me to cover. If you loved this deep dive, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more. Thanks for watching, and let's keep Brandon's memory alive.